Hi, this is Aaron Wilson, Texans insider for KPRC2, and we're at the NFL owners meetings at the Arizona Biltmore. We talked with DeMeco Ryans this morning. We got more sound from DeMeco coming right up next.
Pro days.
Well, with the pro days, we had guys who were there. We had our scouts who were on the roads, guys who were there that we trust. We've watched our guys on film, guys that we've evaluated all the quarterbacks, all of the linebackers, D linemen. So we're watching all the players. So we have. It's not going to the pro day is not a knock. We had guys who were there.
What do you think about Young and Stratton?
Two good players, two good quality quarterbacks. We'll see what happens in the draft.
Do you have top 30? You have top 30 visits with them coming up? Both those guys?
Yes, we do have. We have visits scheduled with those guys as well, and that's part of it as well. With the pro, it's only the pro day is one part of it, right? We have the combine. So we've met with guys. We have pro days. We have 30 visits. We have film. So it's all encompassing when we're evaluating players. It's not just on one event. Trying to make sure we're there for that. It's about just making sure we have a full assessment, of the players.
DeMeco, especially drafting a quarterback potentially, what does it mean to have Laramie Tunsil and get that contract done?
We're excited to extend Laramie. Laramie is one of the best tackles in the NFL. So whenever you can, I feel like playing this game that we play, you have to win on the line of scrimmage, and that's the defensive line, that's the offensive line. So anytime you can shore up a very important spot at left tackle position, anytime you can shore it up with a top quality player in Laramie, it's beneficial to our entire team.
DeMeco, you all obviously signed Denzel Perryman. How do you see that working out with Christian Kirksey being at a similar kind of position?
All the guys we've signed, it's about depth and it's about competition, and that's what it's going to be. No one is coming in and they have a particular spot. All our guys that we've signed, we signed them for a reason, come in and compete and prove to their teammates who belongs, and we'll see what happens when the time comes.
You mentioned prove, though. You mentioned prove with him and Corey on one-year deals. Like, what is it that they have to prove this year? What did you see in them to have?
What I saw from those guys, I've seen their body of work, right? What they've done in the league. Right? Guys have started and played meaningful football in the NFL. Guys that contributed at a high level. And we just want to see those guys come in and be able to do that for us.
What do you think about everybody's talking about your second pick, your 12th pick? You had 3 defensive linemen first-round picks in the 49ers. What do you think about this defensive line class?
It's a very good defensive line group. You have some top guys, top pass rushers, and that's always good whenever you can add. I say those top picks add guys who are going to be on the field for you 3 downs, and you can add quality guys there, whether it's a defensive end, O-lineman, quarterback, guys who are going to be mainstays for your team. That's where you have to find value there.
Adding Devin Singletary to have a back to go with, Damien, how pivotal was that for you guys to not have to go into the draft, not sure of it, but now that you have that complimentary back?
Really like what we saw from Devin on tape. Explosive guy. Feel like we can, pairing him, with Damien, I think it'll be a really nice 1-2 punch. Excited to have a guy proven NFL veteran who's done it, and a guy who's still hungry to show that he has more. So we're excited to add him to our roster and see, what he can bring to our fan base in Houston, bring some exciting runs.
With him, what does that say about the kind of offense y'all want him in with having him?
Our offense will be multiple. Again, it doesn't change what we do. We want to, be able to run the ball effectively, and also be able to work with our play-action pass game to take some shots deep down the field, but it'll always be a balance, right? A run and pass for us offensively.
Case Keenum was a really popular pick for a big back. What do you like about Case and the way he can mentor another young quarterback?
Yeah, Case, again, guy respected for a long. He's done it for a long time, right? And he'll be a very important piece to what we're doing. Just when you have a veteran, in the quarterback room who can help out the young guys, help out, Davis and the other guys that'll be, in that room. When you have a guy who's done it, you can have your coaches can coach you up, but it's different when you can have a player who's actually done it, and a player can say some things that may be a little different than the coaches said, and it helps players that's develop a little quicker. So excited for Case and what he brings with his experience and his wealth of knowledge.
We have time for two more.
Why do you think it's difficult to, I don't know how much you looked at it, but why do you think it's difficult to evaluate quarterbacks from college to the pros? And how are you all kind of approaching it?
The quarterback, right, it's the most important position, but it's only so few, right? It's a handful of guys who are, as you guys see every year, there's a handful of guys who are really good and can transition from college to the NFL and be successful. That's why everybody gets high strung and everybody wants to, put the value on the quarterback and raise so much importance on it, because it's the toughest position to play in the NFL, right? And not too many guys can do it. So it's a credit to the guys who are, coming out, and the guys who are capable to come in and be successful. It's a credit to those guys, but it's also about surrounding those guys with a lot of good pieces to help them be successful. So how can you help them? Surround them with good talent.
And DeMeco, overall,
CJ, Brooks, and Aaron.
Go ahead, Brooks.
When you get CJ and Bryce on those visits, what's your approach to get to know them better in those top 30s?
Well, our approach is,
What do you want to know?
we just want to we continue to know the man. Right, that's what it is. Know the man, and we also will dive into football stuff as well. So it's full circle, man. We're trying to get as much information as we can about those guys, the player on the field, but also how they interact right around the building with different coaches, different staff around the building, seeing how they interact as well.
Having Jimmy Ward, Dalton Schultz, all these guys, Sheldon Rankins, do you feel like the roster is better? What do you think about what Nick and you did together at free agency?
I think we've added some pieces, guys who've had some veteran NFL experience, and to get all those guys together, get them on the field. We're excited to get started just to see where we are as a team, and we are, adding these guys. We're excited about it, but we also know we have to see how our team comes together for the Texans. Right? We've added some really good players. Now we'll see. Let's gel together and let's become a true team and see where it takes us.
Reporting from the NFL owners meetings at the Arizona Biltmore, I'm Aaron Wilson, Texans Insider, signing off for KPRC 2.